Our planet, blessed with the bounty of nature, is truly one of its kind. The graceful lines of mountains, the openness of grasslands, the enchanting dances of rivers, and the vastness of the oceans. This diversity is what makes our planet unique. And it is this diversity that also gives mankind its characteristic fortitude, resilience, and intelligence. To celebrate diversity and inclusion in nature and beyond, a team of 13 climbers from India and Israel set out to do what was told to them was impossible: scaling the highest freestanding mountain on earth, the mighty Mount Kilimanjaro.
Right away I can tell right now it's cloudy and misty, even if I can't see jack.
Some of the people think that blind people, they are stupid.
You know, मेरा friend बोलता क्या मैं अंदर बैठता हूँ, लैपटॉप लगाता हूँ, मूवी लगा देता हूँ. AC on है, driver गाड़ी चला रहा है. But that's not life, यार. Life is outside. Life is in the outdoors.
Here's the story of this group that'll prove to you, beyond all reason, that celebrating differences is the only superpower we all need to change the world.
There are lots of people who will say this is crazy, you shouldn't do this.
Today, an inclusive group featuring 3 blind and 10 able-bodied people have come together to live an absolute experience of a lifetime.
My God, you're tall.
He's tall.
An experience of oneness and empathy.
Lovely. And you have long hair too. Lovely.
When you hike in Mountain Kilimanjaro, there are the rules.
They are going to attempt what many could consider a Herculean task: to scale Mount Kilimanjaro. Standing tall at nearly 20,000 feet above sea level, Mount Kilimanjaro is the highest freestanding mountain in the world.
Everybody say Jalo! Jalo!
Over the next several days, the team will pass through 5 different climate zones and will also face breathtaking altitude and harsh weather conditions.
With 3 guys who are blind, so we will make sure after when we're done, even if we are late.
Someone is blind on this expedition?
No. There is some 3.
Who?
You didn't find them?
No.
One team, one dream.
An expedition like this from India, a country that has one of the largest number of persons with disability in the world, had never been done before, making this a truly historic event.
I'll leave it to our local guide to lead the actual walk for today because we are a bit late. That comes, of course, this is only guidelines. Everyone is whatever you feel comfortable with. Let's work together and come on. Let's do this! Woo!
The first steps of the expedition have finally been taken.
Bada step on the left hand.
Now there's a huge tree that's fallen in between.
Energy levels are high and the team seems determined and unstoppable.
We are shooting each other. तेरा हाथ दिखा.
It's called epiphytes.
I need to touch things to believe that I'm there. I can smell the forest.
The view, look at that, it's amazing. It's open and there's this blue sky and you see you can hear the birds.
Green and the smell is green. For me, it's the way to see things.
नाइस फॉरेस्ट उसके बीच में से ट्रेल सेक्सी सा जा रहा है और इट्स लाइक यू नो लाइक रेज ऑफ लाइट
Yeah, yellow, golden, orange.
The first time to coming with 3 guys who are blending in one group. They are walking a good pace. We will not get more time to spend walking slowly with them as we thought before.
For the people who is looking well, support him, encourage him. He is the human being like us.
If only Kili was like this all the way.
While the blind are walking effortlessly, there are a few sighted climbers in the team who are on their first high-altitude climb.
Downhills are the best.
We are not on a cycle, so I don't think downhill is a reward.
अभी तो कुछ लग नहीं रहा है, बाद में पता चलेगा.
As the sun sets on day 1, the team will have to make their way through the dark until they reach the first camp.
We're now going into high altitude, especially for you. I know you're very fit and strong, but the way it works in high altitude is when you push yourself too much, you don't acclimatize. All right, we can move.
Today, it's a 10-hour long walk to the next camp. The climb will gradually ascend out of the rainforest zone and will open out into grassy moorland.
Umana, how's it to walk with you?
It's a lot of fun though. I'm also learning a lot of Hebrew, so. Okay guys, now no more rainforest. The terrain is going to change.
It's my first time also working with blind climbers. We also learning. Prasad and I, we managed to find a good non-verbal communication, so we don't have to talk much now.
I've already certified him as a guide for a VI person.
Left stop.
If you can describe to me, how do you see?
See, I tell you what. Close your eyes. Come here. Just let yourself be in the moment. Absolutely in the moment. Feel the breeze. Now picture it in your mind's eye. It's very expansive. You may not see the horizon here. लेकिन दूर दूर तक तुम देख सकते हो. If it becomes more windy, I'll be able to tell you the landscape around, because it'll make different sounds at different places.
Antab, it's beautiful.
Oh, good.
If you can see through my eyes.
Yes, I can see already.
The pace is good.
Slow.
It's slow.
Very slow, you walk like in
Okay, let us go fast. I know you have enough energy.
In 1982, I was 20 years old, commander of the tank. We fight there against Syria. We hit by rocket. A lot of small things hit me, and immediately I lost my vision.
Disabled people, they think life's over. My life began when I went blind. It was a hackneyed day-to-day every day shoots. Now I don't have to see shit. Somebody else has to.
I am really impressed by that. There's no way on earth I could do that. Thumbs up to them.
Even the blind don't trust you blindly. You have to build that trust with them. This spirit of constantly going, that is what you have to learn from them.
With an indomitable spirit and a never-say-die attitude, the team marches on. But will this be enough for the challenging journey that lies ahead? It's a new day at camp. Halfway through the climb, the altitude is continuing to surge. And so is the team's undying spirit.
We're not feeling the altitude here. It's easy. It's easy.
I've never done a climb before, not even a very small climb also. There are people who make you strong. Faith of the person who believed that I could do this, when I believed I couldn't do it.
A little over 14,000 feet, the climb starts getting tougher. The harsh weather conditions are holding the team back.
It's not an easy journey, huh? Patti hai, boss.
Hello. Hey. How are you?
Altitude is a great leveler. Whether we can see, whether we can't see. As we get higher, I think more of those weaknesses will begin to show themselves.
Right now, the team is quite low on energy.
With a considerable drop in oxygen levels, Sophie is the first one to bear the brunt.
The headache come back?
Sophie, she's the one who are feeling strong headache, but one of our guide, he take him down.
I wish you guys all the best. You are the best. You're the super champion. Thank you.
Words of encouragement help push their vigor. But will this be enough when they come face to face with nature's fury? Exhausted and worn out, they finally make it to the next camp. The morning sun brings in new rays of hope. But at the camp, things are not as hopeful.
Obviously, it means that your body has not acclimatized.
I have a strong headache here. And I feel very weak. So I can't continue. But I'm happy that my son continues.
Take care of yourself and we'll take care of Baepi.
Yeah, thank you.
Bidding goodbye to a close team member is always tough. But what lies ahead will be tougher. Getting past the infamous Barranco Wall.
It's 1,000 feet rock face and it's called the Barranco Wall.
Say we go like this, we go sideways. Say here there is a path. Correct. Then we go up, then we come like this. When we go up, then we. Correct. So it's like that. This is fine.
Inspiration, absolutely inspiration. A lot of people probably would believe they're not blind.
Okay, we are now starting the Barranco Wall.
Be patient, don't tell me, because I'm seeing now. Okay. I can see through this.
It's a 1,000 feet drop into the valley below. The team needs to move with utmost caution. One wrong move and it's game over.
No, don't push. Please don't. So here, yes, and then here.
You can use both your hands.
There's nothing to hold, Rock.
No. This is my leg. You can no problem.
Okay, leave it.
Yeah, one. Ouch.
Okay, continue.
Head you have to be careful. Yeah. No.
Wait. Rock your ऊपर. अभी तेरे पीछे 1 फुट गैप है तो little easy.
You do the same step up, yeah?
Okay, I'm okay. Don't push me. Till the age of 21, I did very active trekking. I was actually into rock climbing and I really enjoyed that. Over the years, like let's say 35, my vision started getting worse and actually I really stopped all these activities. Is the kiss over?
Yeah. You can.
And a short kiss. Life is also all about getting over these small challenges. That's what keeps you going, and that's what everyone is looking for. And I think that's the same for me. I'm the king of Africa.
Habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa Kilimanjaro, hakuna matata. Hakuna matata.
I went blind due to glaucoma at the age of 19. I was always in the outdoors before that. And the first thing that was taken away, besides my sight, was of course the fact that I couldn't now go back in the outdoors.
Jambo bana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa.
The outdoors couldn't keep me from coming back. These mountains are there to climb.
Any dream can be achieved, and together the victory is even sweeter. No matter what your drawbacks or shortcomings may be, they stand no chance if you have the will and determination to achieve what you have set out for.
We will celebrate life. It doesn't matter if I don't have sight or I've got a limb missing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't stop me from celebrating life and living it fully.
After an exhausting hike, the celebrations have re-energized the team. But are they celebrating too soon? The team is making their way through the Alpine desert and will ascend to 15,000 feet above sea level to reach the base camp of Mount Kilimanjaro.
Unbelievable how we did these 4 days.
Sanskrit का कोई effect नहीं हो रहा है.
Today I'm doing really well. This is the best. Yesterday was also good. I guess the mountains are finally being nice to me. Today at night, we're just waiting for the golden night.
If someone is extremely tired, if there's a major problem, of course we'll all have to stop.
Anxiety and nervousness have taken over as the team prepares for the final leg of this journey, the summit.
I'm very chilled out because that's how you should be.
So this is what I'm going to be wearing for the summit night.
Non-stop to the top! Non-stop to the top!
Let's aim to be at the Uru Peak at sunrise.
But before the break of dawn, the team will witness perhaps the toughest night of their lives. Only the fire in their heart can help them through this cold, windy night.
So, everybody ready? Yeah. Okay, so more fire!
More water!
More water!
More fire!
One team!
One dream!
One dream!
One dream!
Non-stop!
To the top!
One team!
One dream!
One dream!
The team has gotten past the unforgiving night. But now begins the true test of their endurance. Acute mountain sickness along with a sense of doubt has crept in. With lack of sleep, low levels of oxygen and water bottles almost frozen, their goal seems so near, yet so far.
In the end, everybody was helping everybody. To witness this togetherness, to witness people with different ages, different backgrounds, countries, disabilities, abilities, all being there together. And that's what this expedition has been about.
With every bit of will and strength in their body, the team pushes on, each step bringing them closer to their ultimate goal.
We did it! It's not just the summit of Kilimanjaro. I think it's the summit of inclusion.
You are superheroes.
Top of Africa!
Oh. 6 years ago, in airplane, I asked my friend outside from the window what you see, and he discovered this mountain, Kilimanjaro, and I say to myself, one day I want to be there.
There are only two kinds of people that I know. People who are disabled and people who haven't found out about their disability yet.
The expedition has left the team with a deeper insight. The mountains don't discriminate. Then why do we as humans separate ourselves from each other? Perhaps a change of perspective might help us start seeing everything we unsee.
Let the blind people put the light on for you. Because sometimes, even you see, you are not see.
It's a dream to keep us going. All we need is a dream to keep us going. This is all we need is a dream to keep us living.